All right, so my name is Mark Strice, and this is another video of a hydrographic dipping. So from STI, they sent us this box. I just opened it. Hydrographics dip kit. Dipping as easy as 1, 2, 3. Well, I can tell you, I've read the instructions, and the instructions are okay. I've had to do a little bit extra research to try to figure out how it's done. So this is the items that came in the package: tack cloth, dip stick, the base coat, and then you have the activator, and then you have a clear coat. Also comes with some easy wipes for cleaning off any kind of grease. A scratch pad to make sure that the surface is not too shiny. You want to have a matte surface. And it came with some gloves, and it came with one of these masks, and I don't know how good that mask is. Respirator. And then also it comes with the plastic that you are going to cut and put down into a bucket of water. I have the piece of metal that came from STI. I think this is for another class, but I'm going to use it to do the dipping. I've already taped it. I'm going to go ahead and clean it up, and I'm going to show you how that is done. So I do not have gloves on. I'm going to go ahead and scuff it up with this. It's on a flat surface here. I'm just going to go ahead and scuff it up, and then I'm going to put gloves on and degrease it, right? So this is obviously just a test. This is aluminum. This is just a test to see how this Hydro Dip works. It's actually kind of an interesting idea. All right, so now I'm going to put my gloves on. So that, and these are the ones that came with the kit. Hopefully they fit. And 1, 2, and I'm going to use what they provided. Okay, so I'm going to use this product here that looks like it's a degreaser. Now it smells like an alcohol-based cleaner. Actually, smells good. Got a little citrus in it too. You can see it's aluminum. I feel like I'm getting ready to have a shot done with the alcohol and the gloves. All right, so I'm just going to set that to the side. I'm going to let that air dry. Okay, so this is the piece, and you want it to be a little bit larger than the piece. It's still in a drying process right now. But I'm going to cut this to that size there. Again, have the gloves on. I don't want any extra grease or oil to get onto that. I made a nice little square. They're really a lot of the instructions. They're all about making sure this stays away from moisture. So I'm gonna put this back in the plastic that came from, and put it back in the box here. All right. And so now the next thing is to tape this. Now my understanding is when you are dipping this, that you want the patterned surface down. So I believe the patterned surface is on the top. I'm going to look at that in a second just to verify. But I'm going to put tape around it. As like a border, right? What I'm going to do with these sides here, just so I have something to get up. The kit was recommending making your own kind of PVC screen, basically. And I think I'll try that. All right. Now I will take the gloves off, so it makes it easier for folding this. Otherwise, it's going to stick to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim it. Can. I'm going to fold it over. It's not working very well. I don't want to have too much not showing, I guess. Actually, I guess I could do this. Fold it over and make, there you go. I don't know if that's really working, but this is what we're going to try. All right. And so the deal is not to get water on it. Cut this off. So it looks like my piece is drying, and I'm going to go put a base coat on it. I'm going to show that that is going to work. It's not long enough. So I don't know how many of these have you actually done as far as hydro dipping. This is my first time, which is kind of exciting, I guess. All right, so now we have kind of like a frame. It's made out of tape. And that is what's going to sit on top of the water, and then you take your item and you put it on it. So let's get a base coat on that piece of metal. Okay, so I have the base layer on here. I did have a problem with that base layer, unfortunately. The paint base layer did not want to come out of the can, and I have a hair in there. Anyway, so the deal with this is, if I've read the instructions and have it correct, I need to put this on the water, and then, without getting it wet, and then spray the activator on it, and then put the item in it. And the water is at, I believe it's like 90 degrees. So let's hope this works, and I hope I have it the right way. I believe it's the shiny side down. All right, so let's give this a shot. I'm gonna put this on the water. And then I'm gonna spray activator on it. Now I'm going to put this in. So that didn't come off very well, but let's see what it looks like. So that's, looks like it's filmed up. Let's rinse it off. Okay, so here's the product. I had a little bit of an issue getting off. I put some stickers on it to have SDI on there, but I had a hard time getting those stickers off. I wanted it to be a negative, basically, of the metal underneath. What I should have maybe done is base coated it and then put the stickers on. As you can see, the tape never, I taped around it so it did not stick to it. I believe that this is supposed to be a camouflage of sort. And I don't know if I put too much of the activator on it. When I put it in, it was bubbling, and I didn't get any water on it. But as you can see, it adhered to it. And I still think there's probably a little bit of a curing time. I don't know if you can see that, but I had you can probably see some scratches on the SDI there. But this is my first attempt at hydrographic dipping. It's actually a pretty neat process there. But so this is my assignment, and I hope that it passes muster for my first attempt. And thank you.